story from the good book we know, a story about America that happened long ago. We hope that you'll take courage when temptations you meet. There's somebody watching you who's strong when you're weak.
They wouldn't bend.
They held on to the will of God, so we are told.
They wouldn't bow.
They wouldn't bow their knees to the idol made of gold.
They wouldn't burn.
They were protected by the fourth man in the fire. They wouldn't bend, they wouldn't bow, they wouldn't burn. Well, the prophet Daniel tells about three men who walked with God. Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, before the wicked king they stood. And the king commanded them bound and thrown into the fiery furnace that day. The fire was so hot that the men were slain, that forced them on their way.
They wouldn't bend.
They held on to the will of God, so we are told.
They wouldn't bow.
They wouldn't bow their knees to the idol made of gold.
They wouldn't burn.
They were protected by the fourth man in the fire. They wouldn't bend, they wouldn't bow, they wouldn't burn. When the three were cast in and the king rose up to witness their awful fate, he began to tremble at what he saw. In astonished tones he'd say, "Did we not cast of three men bound into the midst of the fire? Lo, I see four men unharmed, unbound, and a-walking down there. There's Shadrach, Meshach, Abednego, in the fiery coals they've trod. The form of the fourth man is like the Son of God."
They wouldn't bend.
They held on to the will of God, so we are told.
They wouldn't bow.
They wouldn't bow their knees to the idol made of gold.
They wouldn't burn.
They were protected by the fourth man in the fire. They wouldn't bend,